Alright, let's get into this match between EAA Len and Atlas's Captain Falcon for another winners quarters match. I'm not entirely sure if this is one check. It does not look like it, as they are trying to cover, as they are both trying to outspace each other, outzone each other at the moment. Well, Atlas is trying to get in, but at the same time, Len is trying to position himself in a way that Atlas cannot get in if he can get either chip damage or an opener for himself. The dash attack right there will knock him off stage. He won't be able to capitalize too much off of that there otherwise. Alright, a jab from Atlas is going to send him up. Len air dodging right through that, not his ability. Gonna give me an opening right there. Falling up right into the jab from Atlas. Covers himself really well, actually. Alright, trying to get through there. He finds an opening right there. I was actually a bit surprised when he air dodged into the ground. I thought that Len had an opening right there off of Atlas. Mistiming defensive option right there. This time he is ready to punish that one. Oh my goodness, that down air actually just beat out the forward smash straight up. And Atlas has just brought this up back with a couple strings. That's something that Captain Falcon can do. He gets his openings. He will take a good percent off of that to bring things back. And yes, he just needs one blow. I'm not sure exactly what he's looking for right now as he's jumping around, trying to find his opening. Len right now is staying grounded. And right there, that backer is a non-committal option right into a forward smash to cover the airspace, as Atlas is not being really able to land very well against Pit in front of him. Oh, the string, this is tough. Okay, opposite recovery low right there. Len keeps the pressure with the ledge trump. And keeping the pressure going still. He's able to air dodge right through that dash attack and survive a little bit longer. A Raptor boost, not the opener he needs right there, but it was something he was looking for sure. Alright, landing unsafely in front of Len again. This is something that's really hurting Atlas now. Oh, these arrows. But I like that recovery mix-up right there, to upbeat onto the stage and go right for Len specifically, knowing that he's in a little bit of end leg from that arrow right there. Alright, tossed off stage again. Falcon is flying, but not in a favorable position otherwise. He chooses the neutral get-up option, jumps right away from that potential forward throw from Len, and he gets a forward throw to get the stock off on Len. Now, he was able to even percent up on the first stock. I don't see it as unreasonable for him to do things again, as he strings that first string right there, that did 21%. Another one of those, and he'll be a quarter of the way down on the stock. Dash attack opens him up again right there. That's 19 more percent. Now he's at 40. He's not able to cover Len's landing option otherwise with the back air. Oh, roll on's gonna get stuffed out right there. Right there, that down smash being charged right there, putting some pressure on Atlas to choose his recovery option. Len gets the coverage he needs to get that stock. I believe otherwise that Pit's down smash does hit the ledge. I'm pretty sure it does. The way that Len spaced it otherwise would have covered a neutral get-up attack and potentially jump, as well as the roll-on, of course. So Len did cover a quite amount of options and make that a little overwhelming for Atlas. He's going to opt for Town & City. Town & City will offer a lower blast zone, so he can potentially get earlier kills. Although Falcon is a character that I see as someone that wants to kill off the top, more so juggling. So I see this platform arrangement actually benefiting Falcon really well, especially that this transformation right here with that middle platform, when it's lowered, it can potentially extend Falcon's combo game right there and help him out really much. Right now, it's a slow-paced game, which I think is a good answer for Game 1 otherwise, where he was playing very aggressive and landing in front of Len a lot and making it really hard. I like that landing that Atlas did right there, like exactly. He landed with a falling up right there, getting that hitbox, so either he would trade or he would get a combo set opener, and he got a combo opener after that. Oh, these aggressive landings, I don't like this. But Len certainly does. He's getting a lot of reward for it. Oh, that backer could have confirmed it to a kill? Wow! Okay. Atlas is doing a great job of firing back otherwise. Ooh, aggressive off stage. That's something that you can definitely exploit in this matchup with Falcon's powerful spike that he has against Pit's recovery up B that has no hitbox on it at all, and it's just a hurtbox, so you get the punish on that, you're good. And I'm playing smart, playing safe right there. Using that jab instead to condition an opening, probably. I feel like. Yep. What? Okay. Okay, these landing dares have been pretty silly from Atlas, actually. There's a couple times where he hit Len And Len extended the surplus a little bit once with a forward smash, and the second time, whatever that was. But he didn't pay for that with a stock. If he was sent the other way, I definitely could not have seen that out of the realms of possibility of just straight up killing him. But I sent him to the left blast zone, keeping him alive otherwise. Gonna protect himself, use the side B to recover right there. Atlas unable to capitalize off that otherwise. If he got a backer in there, I believe that would have been able to be what he needed to take the stock. Atlas gonna have to look for another opportunity to do this. But Len is gonna continue doing what he needs to do right now. Falcon on the platform right there. He's gonna opt for a Falcon kick to just send him far away from there. I think that's a reasonable option actually, because it goes a fair amount of distance if Len is trying to cover him getting off the platform specifically. He can get out of there instead. Alright, run back in there, catch the neutral, get up with a forward throw. No pummel though. I feel like pummel will add the extra damage that he needs. Alright, Len baiting him with the ledge cancel on that side B. I don't think it was actually a perfect ledge cancel. It looked like he had a little bit of that end leg on there actually. But Atlas was not able to punish, so it's working for Len's favor. He catches his landing right there with the Raptor boost. At 77%, I like that. I like that number. Atlas, feels like his openings have been off of, well, there's been a lot of openings actually. There's been jab that's worked for him, back air, catching landings with up air, falling with up air. He's got a lot going for him actually for opening his combos. And he's doing his very best to mix them up, and I think that's the right thing to do right now. These arrows angled down are just so good! And tries to recover to, and I think he tried to recover to the ledge right there, because this time Len positions himself in an area where the Atlas could not grab onto him right there, and he's going to take that with a 2-0 victory. So, good play from Len, exploiting habits pretty well there, and playing the matchup pretty solidly actually. He'll be moving on to face Zach and win semis.